We're now ready to finish our rear derailleur cable. Take the barrel adjuster, turn it all the way in, and then turn it out maybe 1 to 2 revolutions, so you can either tighten or loosen it while you're on the road. Run the cable through the retainer under the bottom bracket, through the hole in the plastic retainer, and pull it through. Before I run the cable through, take the barrel adjuster on the derailleur, tighten it, then loosen it maybe 3 turns. This will give you the ability to tighten or loosen for final adjustment. Now take your cable, which has been previously oiled. If it's oil didn't get on towards the latter half, oil it again. Run it through the housing, back through the derailleur. There's a small opening here, and pull the cable through till it's tight. Go ahead and fasten the bolt. Always pre-stretch your cables prior to any final adjustment, pushing down hard on the cable. This one is Teflon coated and stretches less. The regular cables tend to stretch a little more, and after stretching we can take up the slack on the rear derailleur, which I'll show you how. Loosen the bolt on the rear derailleur cable. Pull gently but firmly to remove any slack. Turn the barrel adjuster all the way in. The chain should sit on the smallest cog of the cassette and the largest chain ring. Go ahead and shift to the next larger cog. We notice it's just barely shifting onto that next cog. So as we turn, let's turn the barrel adjuster so it remains on the second cog, and let's shift back to the first, back to the second. Seems to be doing well. Turn the barrel adjuster maybe a quarter turn outward. Let's run through some of the gears. Looks good. Now let's check the larger cogs, shift to the small chain ring. Let's shift up to the larger cogs. Seems to be shifting well. If you notice any hesitation in shifting from a medium cog to a lower gear or a larger cog, turn the barrel adjuster counterclockwise just a fraction of a turn. If you notice any hesitation and the chain moving to a smaller cog as you shift and pedal, turn the barrel adjuster just a fraction clockwise or inner, and that should fix the problem. Make sure the bolt that's holding on the cable is nice and tight. Then we're ready to cut the cable. And go ahead and install a ferrule at the end of the cable to keep it from unwinding. Place the ferrule on the end of the cable hold it on, mash it with some pliers, and we're set to rock and roll. Now we can repeat the process with the front derailleur.